Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 26 on the Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Fear Machine Gaming, and it's ready, guys. It's ready. Our Sugarcane is ready. Our first episode. We had to go ahead by 2 months, and as you can see, we have lots to show you guys, and we're not even going to sell milk or anything. We're going to start right on the sugarcane because I'm super excited. But as you can see, what I did over here is I went ahead and I put the buildable feedlot in that holds another 1,000 cows. So we're going to start building up, trying to make more money. A little disclaimer also, guys, when your cows reach 3 years old to 4 years old, they start producing less and less milk. Because as you can see, we have only 19,000 liters of straw left, and that's it. And then the manure can be sold off outright. As you can see up in the right-hand corner, I went ahead and I sold the harvester. I went ahead and I sold the mowers. I went ahead and upgraded to the Fent right here. I can shut this off now. That I had to buy a specific sugarcane trailer that was modded. We also have the modded header that we put in here, and we downgraded to this little baby. It's the same width actually as the mowers we were using, so if we decide to use it. So what I've decided to do is, since we're going to be adding more cows, if it becomes harder and harder to keep up with mowing, then I will just start purchasing TMR and go from there, because we still have a $6 million loan. Oh, let's go here first and go up here. Finances. We still have a $6.6 million loan. But man, oh man, did I make a lot back from my harvesters and my big M's and everything else. So now our main focus is to get this loan paid off and start buying the cows. So all the manure will be, the straw will be gone after today, and we will start selling the manure outright. We have 1,368,000 liters of manure to sell. Get rid of that, then we can sell this. And then we're going to continue the trees. So every field is done of canola. Everything is done. As you can see, though, I wanted to show you guys, though, this is crazy amount of milk. Look at, I've got 193,000 in here and another 123,000 in there. So lots and lots of milk, lots and lots of slurry. So without further ado, let's get busy starting to harvest some sugarcane, because I'm excited about this. I want to get going, and then I will sell some stuff, and then we'll purchase. The last thing we'll do is we'll purchase some cows to get busy. It cost $318,000. I researched it. I actually tried to buy them to buy 250. So if we can sell some milk or sell some sugarcane at the end, then we will this. There's that, and take that. See, that's how my trailer was supposed to work in my realistic series, but it wouldn't. That's how it's supposed to work, like that. Let's go here and here. Now this is exciting. Now, when I had sugarcane before, I realized that it gives a ton and a ton and a ton of yield, but I don't know how much it sells for. I think it only sells for like 100 per 1,000. But if we can end up with 200,000, that's 20,000. It's the same amount as canola, but we never have to plant it again. So there's this, and here we go. Let's do the ultimate start of our sugarcane. Let's go. There we go. Let's see. Wow. It's actually building up pretty quick. But we never have to plant it again, which is pretty awesome. Now, this trailer is so modded that it holds 5 million liters, and I did that on purpose because I know that I'm going to get a lot of yield. Now, if we still have 500,000 liters of TMR in our mixer over there, our thing that we made, so if I'm going to use that to put one load in there, then one load go back and forth, and we're, like I said, we're going to continue to try to mow and make the grass that we want. So if we have 100,000 liters off one headland, let me hit the cruise control here. This is giving crazy. Now the only thing I want to see real quick, well, that's loud. And now I'm going to see what it needs. Okay, so it needs to be fertilized and limed, which is good, so we're still going to have to purchase our lime. So it'd be limed and then fertilized. Yes, and we're ready to go. So I'm anxious to see how much we actually get off this, because we're at 30,000. We're not even a quarter of the way around the field already. So sugarcane gives a ton of yield. Now, if we continue to struggle, which we won't, because now we'll start adding cows, and I really, really, really hope I built that buildable feedlot right, because I watched a bunch of videos on it, and for the realistic series, we're probably going to be bringing in realistic animals to try it. So if we get 100,000 per thing. And this is the smallest field I have as far as sugarcane. Everything else is bigger because I was judging it by how much canola I was getting. So just so you guys know, a little research. Sugarcane, 50,000 already. Sugarcane takes 7 months, and on the 8th month, you can harvest it. It'll say remove tops. So that's pretty cool. And then it grows back. So all we have to do is lime and fertilize, which we're slurrying. So we'll lime and then we'll slurry, and that's it. And I've got both of my lime spreader and my slurry spreader are modded by myself to use realistic amounts, so it's not going to go crazy. But as you can see, just like I figured, it was costing me about 20,000 seeds to seed it, and we're already almost triple that. In a couple minutes, we'll be triple that what we've made back for what it cost us. So far, sugarcane's worth it. Depends on what it sells for. Now, like I said, if we get 500,000, we'll make 50,000 off one field, which is good, which is absolutely good. I think let's go here and get a good, nice, wide swath thingy. It's pretty cool how it leaves it on the ground. It's pretty neat. So, yeah, there we go. We're almost at 100,000 for one. And like I said, this is our smallest sugarcane. So what I was guessing was 200,000. And the first time I tried this off camera, because it had been a while, I tried my forage harvester, and I was like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Well, it doesn't hold sugarcane. That's why. I was like, oh, yeah, well, that's it. You got to have an actual modded trailer or use the sugar beet things. Now, if we continue to struggle, we can put down a sugar factory if we have to, but I ultimately want to still pay the loan off with just the milk sales and my crop sales. That's it, and there we go. Now we're officially 5 times the amount of seed that it took me to get it. So when I was buying the seeds, what was it costing me? About 14,000, I think it was. I think that's what it was costing me per field. It was about 14,000. So if we make 100, let's find out. Let's go to prices. Go down to sugarcane, which should be right in here someplace. Sugarcane is 123. So basically, every 10,000, you're gonna make $100. No, you're gonna make 1,000. So because 1,000, you're gonna make 123. So every 10,000, you're gonna make 1,000. So 100,000, you'll make at 100,000 liters, you'll make $10,000. So we're already at that right now. So we're gonna make at least 10,000 on the field. If we make 500,000, we'll make $50,000. So that's pretty cool. And that will grow back over and over and over forever and ever and ever. So we don't ever have to plant again. Now we just got to make sure that we seed and lime. We also, sorry, I did do that again. We also have to take into consideration that we're buying lime as well. So we have to make enough to make our lime. But our lime doesn't sell much. I limed that little grass field over there, and it took me less than 1,000 because I have the modded pen or the modded thing now. So, as you can see, I think after one thing, we'll be at least pretty close to 150,000. Absolutely epic. Sorry about that. Clear my throat and your ear holes. Sorry about that. But I'm super excited because now we're done planting. And if we do need grass, we do have several painted on grass areas. And I really like this map because in the wintertime, it turns brown. So it's realistic. There we go, at 150,000. So that's 15,000 that we're making on this field right now. If we can get to 200,000, we'll make 20,000, which is just about what I was making with canola. So I'm hoping to make more than that. Now this field, I think, got me about 19,000. Let's do this little thing. Let's go around like this. There's still a lot of field to do here. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. Then we'll shoot the lime on it, shoot the slurry on it. We'll sell the manure, sell our things, and we'll purchase our cows. And if we can get to 636, we'll be able to buy 500 cows right off the bat. So now what we're going to do is to purchase the other 500 cows. We're going to pay so much back in a loan and then save some money so that we can get up to the 636,000 again and buy the 1,000 cows. And then guess what, guys? On this map, we'll have 2,000 cows. And also what I had to do is I sold the cows back, and I had to rebuy 1,000 cows on there. in that pen, because when, like I stated in the beginning, when they get to be a certain age, their milk production goes down. I was making 151, and then then it went down. I did that for about 8 months, and then after 8 months, it went down to 144, and then it went down to 132, and then it went down to 123. So after year 3, once they get to be year 3, they really start to go down. Because remember, you buy them at 18 months. So in real life, and I'm glad they did that, because in real life, at about year 4 or 5, the cow stops producing milk. So realistically, that's perfect. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. So when you do cows, guys, every 5 years, you've got to clean out your stock and start over, at least in game. So because you buy them at 18 months, and in 3 years, that's 36 months on top of the 18. So 28, 38, 48. Yeah, they're 5 years old. That's why they stopped producing. So I sold them back, and you know what? When I sold them back, I got money. So there you go. We're going to make about 20 grand on this field so far. If I get to 300 and I make 30,000 on this field, it's about 10,000 more than I made. So sugarcane cost a lot of money to seed, but your yield is absolutely. Can you imagine if we had a 100-acre field with this? I know on backcountry when I was doing it before, I had like 10-acre fields. And it was disgusting. It was millions and millions and millions, to the point where I was just emptying it. But at least this trailer holds 5 million liters. So I'll bet you I get close to 400,000, which would be 40,000, which would be double what I did. So I spent 14,000 in seeds, and we'll see what we spend in lime. We may not have to, because our lime spreader is still full. So we may not even have to buy lime. So we're going to make over the 14,000 that it cost us to seed it. We spread manure on this for free because of our cows, so we didn't have anything for that. So the only thing it cost us, and we already had lime, because remember in the beginning of this series we were producing our own lime. So I'm still on the same lime that I started with before I sold everything off. So we've been doing really well. This series is going amazing, and it's fantastic. Look at that, 25,000 I made already on this. That's kind of cool how that does that. So like I said, if I can get and be a profit more than what the canola was, and what I'd like to do, I think on backcountry, is I'm not going to be doing cows, because I'm doing cows here and I'm doing cows on the realistic series. I'm not doing cows on the backcountry. When I go back to it, I'm going to do a different animal. So I'd like to try poplar, because poplar's another one of those where I want to see if it's legitimately worth it. Like I said, if we made $20,000 on this field. Well, about 22,000 that we got from this field, which made about $18,000. So we're gonna make more than that every month. Now we'll have sugarcane, and it will continue to just go and go and go. So, like I said, it's not gonna make back the money that cows will make us, but on the same token, it's still, like I said, if we can get close to it'll be pretty. I think we're going to be at 300,000 easy. This thing is just racking up the. Then the next field that we'll do is behind us, and that'll be great. Oh yeah, we're going to be at 300,000. We may even be at 400,000. 86, 87. That's crazy. It's crazy the yield. I knew that anyways, because I'd done it before, but it was also in Fs25. I have not done sugarcane for Fs25, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to turn on a dime with this. We'll start going like this now. It's fascinating to me. And we never have to plant this again. So my suggestion is, if you guys want to do sugarcane, it a lot of money, because this is a modded header, this is a modded trailer, but to use the sugarcane equipment is hard. It's hard, but the yield that you get, look at that, 310,000 liters already. We'll probably be closer to 350. But so if you have PC and you have access to mods like I do, sugarcane is really cool. And there's headers out there that you can harvest it with a regular header. It just got to make sure it takes sugarcane. It's pretty cool. because the header itself looks the same as what they would harvest. No, actually, the sugarcane harvester looks weird. There we go, 321. So we should make about 32,000 off this field. There we go. Let's go take our milk, sell that, come back and grab the trailer. We'll do all that stuff, and then we will purchase our... We can leave this right here because we're going to be hooking to it. Whoops, wrong one. Got to fold that up, and then we're going to unhook this. Yeah, that's a lot of yield. Now, the field straight across is bigger. Is like right across the field there is quite a bit bigger, so we may get 400,000 or 500,000 off that. So I think also too to spread lime and slurry to spread lime slurry. We don't need to. And I think at this point in time, I'm also going to shut off. Let's go to settings. I'm going to shut off needing rolling. Well, we're going to ignore it anyways, I think, because I don't think there's a way to do it. So I only have to have 225 horsepower to pull that other over there. So we can downgrade this right now and grab us a 225 horsepower tractor. So I did that because I thought, okay, I'll have a big one. But you know what? We don't need it. We don't need it. That's 459,000. And then let's get us a medium-sized tractor that's at least 225. We'll go all the way down to the bottom here. I think, is this 260? We can go the F if we want for 84,000. This is 225, but I want to go this one here. So let's go that 90,000. Reverse driving we don't need. We don't need any of this stuff special. Whoops. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna. We don't want. Can you turn the things off? Anyways, there. Now, we have enough now to purchase... Oh, well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's sell this, and then we're going to be able to purchase our 1,000,000 cows right off the bat, because it's only going to be... Well, it's 636. 636,000 for 500. So it'd be 1.3 million. Between this milk and the other milk and the things, we might be able to get to 1.3 million. And then we got to put some TMR in there and things like that. So we might be able to do this if I can hurry up and sell it. But we got a lot of yield off that, over 300,000 liters off the smallest field. And I might take the other grass fields and just plant them into sugarcane. There we go. Let's sell this. Go back, grab the other. And hopefully we can get the money we need. So while we're doing that, let's take this back. Sell it real quick. Now you can see where I started clearing, so now I'm going to be able to go straight across right into our field. I'll make a road here, and we can go straight across right back into our field. Pretty cool. So, let's see, 1.1 million. We won't make 100,000 off the other one. So it's almost, should be almost done. I might even take a little bit more of a loan out just to make sure we have enough. Doesn't this seem slow? So we're going to go a little over on this video because I want to buy those cows. There's 1.1. 154,000 liters. That's crazy. $154,000. See, now watch. I'll show you. There's still 30,000 liters in here. All right, let's go this. Let's see if we can get... We're not going to get 1.3, but we might have to take out a little bit of a loan. But that's okay. We'll save that milk to sell for tomorrow because starting the next episode, we will be 150% onto making money. That's it. Just from the sugarcane every month and the cow milk, because we just bought brand new cows for this pen. And we're going to be buying brand new brand new milk for the other pen, or brand new cows for the other pen. So we have a million liters of slurry to sell, and it's going to be our manure to sell. That's not going to be a lot. It's going to be about 100 grand. So you get about 50. So it might be less than that. Leave that there. Shut that down. Run over here, and we're going to take out the 1.3 million. Gosh, I hope I did this right. Okay, so we're going to come here, and we're going to buy 250. $500. 750. Now we only need 200,000. So we're going to go here, and we're going to take it out to 318. Whoops. And then we're on our way. Then we're officially on our way. There, I'm not going to worry about 13 cows. There we go. And now we will take our truck here, and we will load up. Oh, you know what? We can do this all at once. Whoops. We can do the. Oh, I can't. That's sugarcane in there. I was going to say we could take the 5 million liter trailer and do that with it. So we'll get these guys in here, and we'll get them start making milk. I know there's like 500,000 in here. Should be. There is 600,000. So we'll alternate it between the two of them, and we won't be able to sell this yet. I just wanted to see how much we made for it. And we can do this with this one. It's faster with the other one. Tractor sounds cool. Just want to see what we make for our first field of sugarcane while we're on camera. And it only cost me $10,000 to buy 180,000 liters. That's why I said I'm not worried about making it as much anymore, because we'll be making you figure we made 151,000 liters. We're making 300,000 liters of milk a day now. We will be able to anyways. So that's a lot of milk. That's a lot of milk, and that's, as you saw, for 193,000, we literally just made $154,000. So we'll make about $300,000 a day is what we'll make now, just from milk sales, let alone this extra sales here. What is this tipping from? Let's tip left. Not to mention the 30, 40, 50,000 we're going to make. The next field, I'm telling you guys, the next field's going to give us 500,000 easy. And that's every single time. Every single month we'll have the money coming in from that. So if we make $350,000 a day, it won't take us long to pay that loan off. It really won't. And if I have to, I'll start counting sugarcane or wood chips again. All right, let's see what we make here. Hope this empties fast. Holy cow. $47,000 off that field. That's crazy. I only made $20,000 last time. So $47,000 off that. So that's good. We're going to save that until tomorrow. And we got, off camera, I'll sell the rest of that milk. And off there, and we'll get the money. And then tomorrow's episode, the next episode we come back here, because tomorrow we're back on Judith, Montana. But when we come back here, we will be on we'll start officially paying all of our loan back, and it'll be quite a bit. I mean, I can't believe I just made $47,000. That's crazy off one little field. That's insane. So sugarcane is where it's at, and if I have to, like I said, I might mow the grass to make silage and sell the silage. Start selling a couple million liters of silage every day. Yeah, I might do that and just buy the TMR. So we will put this all away off camera. I got a lime spread there. I've got to, got a lime spread, and then, needs lime and then fertilizer. So I got to fertilize first, lime it, fertilize it again. So we get 100%. And there we go. All right, guys and gals, get out of here. Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I'll be right back here tomorrow with Judith Montana. Oh, I got to feed these cows real quick right while we're on camera here. That's 180,000 liters that'll go in here, and I'll put 100. I'll just keep alternating them. When that's gone, I'll get rid of that so we don't have to worry about making it, or I might make silage out of the grass just to make more money, but this should go right in here now. There we go. And then we'll be able to tell what we're doing. I think our cows, let's see, Cow Barn Large has still 597,000 liters in it. And then the cattle pen will have that. So that's it. That's crazy now. So it's going to be crazy how much money we're going to make now. We'll be selling. We may have to upgrade our trailer to hold something that holds like in the millions and go from there. So I'll start loading this up, and then I think I'll put 2 loads in here and then 1 load in the into the other pen over here, because that still has 5 something. And that'll fill up what's gone. All right, guys and gals, get out of here. And yeah, we've got our way now. We're ready to go. I can't believe how much yield. Like I said, this field over here, I keep wanting to play this game. I don't want to stop. This field right straight across here will be ready next month. And it will be, should be the next one over. But this field is quite a bit bigger. And that gave us 311,000. That'll probably give us 500,000. So that's 50 or 60,000. So, all right, guys and gals, have a great one.